Hi saxophone players, this video is to show you how to put together your saxophone and how to work the neck strap and then how to clean your saxophone and put it away safely. So we're going to start out by putting our reed in our mouth. Take it out of your case, put the tip side in your mouth. I'm not going to put my reed in my mouth because I want to be able to talk to you. And we're going to take out our neck strap. You'll notice the neck strap has a little doohickey on it that allows you to make it longer and shorter. And we're going to work on figuring out how this works. So there's one section where the fabric is actually attached to the doohickey, and then the other where the fabric is threaded through. We want to hold on to the plastic and the part where it's threaded through, not the part that it's attached to, because that's not going to help you any. And we're going to pull that, both fabric that went through, and we're going to pull it the other direction so that you feel how that works. Be careful that you're grabbing both sides of the fabric and that the fabric isn't twisted, because if it's twisted, then it's going to get all twisted up here and it's not going to be comfortable. So we're going to put our neck strap on with the padded part of our neck strap on behind our back, and go ahead and figure out how to grab both sides of the straps and the plastic and pull it up so it's a little bit tighter once you have it on. And then pull down on the hook so that you feel like it's comfortable. If you have long hair, you can pull your hair out from behind so it doesn't pull your hair. Okay, now we're going to grab the body of the instrument. The body looks like this, and there is an attachment right here that allows you to hook your hook onto the saxophone. So go ahead and hook your hook into your saxophone and grab the neck of your saxophone. It's really important that when we put our neck on, we're careful of this bridge key and this key. We want this to go over the bridge key. Watch while I do it. Do not try to do it. Watch while I do it first. I'm holding on to the cork and just over my saxophone, and I'm twisting on, being careful that this goes over top. If I'm grabbing this key right here while I'm putting it on, my bridge key is going to end up underneath, and that's bad. Go ahead and try to do that yourself. Put your saxophone in, and then we're going to tighten this screw right here. Mine's broken, so mine might move a little bit, but yours should tighten, and then this should be on there firm. We do not want to over tighten. Do not really muscle it in there. Just tighten it until it's firm, and it shouldn't move a whole lot. You'll still be able to move it, it just won't move very easily. Now we're going to take our mouthpiece out. There's my mouthpiece. And take the ligature off your mouthpiece. Look straight down your saxophone as you put your mouthpiece on. You should know this by now, but your mouthpiece should be on about that far. And let's put our reed on the mouthpiece. And ligature goes on, screws on the bottom. We tighten them until they are firm, but do not over tighten. Now, when I pull the saxophone up, it goes straight to my chin if I'm allowing it to be pulled down by my neck strap. This means I need to tighten my neck strap. So I'm going to, again, grab the part that's threaded through my neck strap, grab the plastic, and pull it up. Now my saxophone goes straight in my mouth. Go ahead and pause this video and make sure that you have your neck strap the way that you want it to be. There's two ways that saxophone players can play. Both are correct. I prefer the first way over the second way. But that's totally up to your own personal preference. The first way you can hold your saxophone is feet flat on the floor and right between your legs. The second way that you can hold your saxophone is feet flat on the floor and your saxophone's to the side. Notice how my neck goes the wrong way. I'm going to loosen my screw and then turn my neck, and then my mouthpiece is still twisted the wrong way. So now I have my mouthpiece and my neck turned. Tighten your screw again. And if my neck strap's at the right spot, I should be able to just set it in my mouth really easily. Depending on your size is going to depend on where you want your saxophone to lay. And I encourage you to practice doing both ways, in middle and to the side, being careful that your neck and mouthpiece are adjusted so that your head is up straight, you're not tilted weirdly while you're practicing. Again, I prefer personally the middle. And the reason that I prefer in the middle is because my legs kind of help to stabilize my saxophone so it's not moving from side to side. So it's totally up to you how you prefer it. Now that we know how to put our saxophone together, we're going to go ahead and take it apart. So we're first going to take off our neck and mouthpiece. Take your ligature off, put your reed in its case. The flat side of the case goes to the flat side of the reed. Put your reed in your saxophone case, and then we need to take our neck and mouthpiece and clean it. So we always put the string in through the big side and thread it through. So go ahead and do that with me. And then pull your swab through. Some cleaning swabs do not go all the way through. You'll pull it through about this far and see how this is hanging out, and it's going to get hard to pull it through. And then you pull it out through the bottom. Some, like mine, I have a smaller swab and a bigger swab. Some of them you can just pull straight through. Go ahead and put that swab away if you're using two different sizes, and take your mouthpiece off your neck, put your neck away. Put your ligature back on your mouthpiece. Put your mouthpiece cap over your mouthpiece and put this in your case. And now we have the saxophone. We need to take the clip off of the saxophone so it's not attached to me anymore. And we need to take our swab and put it through the big end. We always go big to little. So the swab, oops, my swab has a knot in it. The swab goes in through the big hole, and this may take a little while for you to get used to. And you put as much string in as you can. And then you tilt your saxophone so that the weight goes along the bottom of the saxophone. And keep pushing that swab in until the weight is at the bottom. There's my weight, and I just pull my swab all the way through my saxophone. If you're concerned about getting all this, the condensation out, just pull your swab through slowly. You don't need to swab it twice. And put your saxophone in your case. Now your swab, we just grab from the middle and ball it up and put that in your case as well. Don't forget the neck strap. Loosen your neck strap up by grabbing the plastic part and pulling down. Again, being careful that you don't accidentally twist these. And then pull it over the top. Put that in your case. Close your case. Keep your saxophone in a safe place. Now, if you're really struggling with the neck strap, it might be helpful to ask an adult or an older sibling to help show you how to do it, because I know this video doesn't show very well. So go ahead and ask somebody for help if you need it. Otherwise, I think you're ready to go on to the next video where we learn our first two notes.